Greetings, gaming freaks! Wild here. Welcome to another episode of Battlefield 4. And once again, I removed the live commentary because I was frustrated. I was frustrated with the spawns in this map, and I know I said in a previous video that this is the crazy spawns, and still it's the same thing. You know, it's just very crazy. Well, I want to give you I don't know, like a simple idea. If you play Domination in this map, stick to A and B, you know, because the spawns on the C flag, it's just too bad. And this is game number 1 of 2. Of course, you play 2 games on Domination on each map, and I think the game 2 was a little bit worse. Like, enemy were like literally spawning in front of you. I don't know if I'm gonna post that one. I think I will, because I post all the stuff that I play. I didn't do bad at all, just a long game, really frustrating, you know, tons of kills. It was, I mean, in a way, kind of fun, but it wasn't. But anyway, so yeah, stick to A and B. It will make your life a lot easier to defend those flags, although I'll be capturing C, or I capture C if we have to. Like, if I'm nearby, I'm gonna capture anyways. It's not like I'm not going to neglect the flag at all. You know, it's not like I'm going to forget about C. I'm not going. I'll capture, but I tend to focus more on A and B because, you know, due to the spawn. So remember that if you play Domination, and it'll be a lot better. Trust me. So what's wrong with the spawns? What's going on? 7 months, and still we are struggling with these little situations that are. It shouldn't be, right? They should be fixed. I mean, this is the stuff that we should put up like the first maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, you know, the spawns, and then it get fixed, right? But it's still like 7 months, and we're still like having these major issues. So my question, and I asked this question myself, like, do these people play their own game? You know, it doesn't seem. I don't think so. If you want an answer, I don't think these people play their own game. I mean, they do play when they're making it, and they do play in like a closed LAN thing or whatever between them. But I don't think these guys play the game like we do. Like, go every night and play with everybody else, you know, with the crowd, with the community. I don't think these people do that. Otherwise, they will see these things, because they're like obvious things. Like, you cannot miss this ridiculous spawns if you play this game Domination. You know, like, you cannot miss it. So I don't think they play their own game, and I don't know. Sometimes the answer they give to situations like that, when it comes like this, or like gun balancing and all that, it doesn't make any sense, right? Even though I haven't seen much of the complaint in guns here, they're kind of okay. I think the LMGs are like really weak, by the way. So I mean, sometimes I think these people rely too much on computers, and that's why they don't fix things quick enough. You know, and I'm basing this because I'm gonna put an example. A couple of years ago, Black Ops 2. Yeah, it was a couple of years. Yeah. Anyway, it was the Black Ops 2. There was some issue with certain gun. I forgot which one it was. And I watched this video, and they were asking this guy, what's his name, Bonderhar, whatever his name is, about the situation with this gun, and he was saying that the computer, the algorithm, the math, whatever it is that they look in the computer, it was fine. So the computer was saying, oh, it's fine, so it's fine, you know, in the game. Well, I disagree. You know, you have to play the game. Don't rely on your stupid computer, right? Just go ahead and play the game, and you'll see if the gun is accurate or not. But just play the game with the crowd, with all of us. That's how you do things. And I'm gonna put a nice funny example, but it fits what I'm trying to say. If you're a chef, you know, and you work in a kitchen, and you're making a soup, and you want to see if the soup it's good or not, what do? Well, you taste it, right? You take a spoon, you taste your soup, and then you're like, maybe it needs more of this, maybe it needs more of that. Well, you add the ingredients, and you taste it again until it's good. I know I'm hungry right now, so that's why I'm making the food example. No, but really, it's just perfect. It just fits perfect, right? And that's how the chef know if the meal is ready, if the meal is good, and that's it. Same thing goes with video games. How do you know if the video game is balanced? How do you know if the game is good? Well, you go ahead and play the game like a normal person. You just go home and plug it in your PS, I don't know, PlayStation, whatever it is, Xbox, PC. Well, you can have PS3 or PS4, so that's what I'm saying. PlayStation general, Xbox, PC, and that's it. And you play the game, and that's how you know if the game works or not, or what needs to be fixed. Because if one of these guys played these games with us, with me, in the same lobby, in the same team, and you see these, I mean, it's hard to miss that the spawns are broken, right? It's ridiculous. I think was in this game or the other one. I don't even know. I'm not watching what I'm playing. I respawn right next to the enemy. They put me. I felt bad. I mean, I killed the guys, but but it's not fair. It's not fair because it happens to me as well. It's just not fair. It doesn't make any sense. So I think it's something that needs to be fixed, and it's something they need to focus their attention on. Um, sometimes no, they do focus on other things to alleviate the whole anger, from the fans. And I'm talking about the Easter eggs. I'm pretty sure 100% that the stupid shark wasn't there, but because everybody was going crazy about it, they added in one of these patches and nobody knew about it, and just to make everybody go crazy, whoa, and just focus their attention on that stupid giant shark that I don't really care about, and that it, right? And just keep everybody busy with their Easter egg hunt and all that stuff. And oh, I found this and I found that. And while the game's still playing, like the way it is. So to me, I think they need to focus on those things, and maybe add those Easter eggs later on, or don't add them at all. I'd rather have a game that's playing well. I have no Easter eggs because I had no issues playing other games without Easter eggs. I have more fun, Battlefield like Company 2 or COD4. No Easter eggs, but it was a more like stable game, and I'm not saying perfect, but it was a little better, right, than this game. So they need to play these games, and they need to, I believe, stop focusing too much on what the computer is saying, and I guess that way we could fix things a lot faster. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I don't want to tell these guys what to do, but to me that seems to be the obvious way to see what's wrong with the game, right? It's just simple. Play the game. That's it. You cannot miss the spawn. Same thing with guns. These guys need to go ahead and use some of the LMGs and see that they need a little buff, just like they did with the semi-automatic weapons, because the LMGs, even though I have used them and posted games with them, they're very unreliable. Like sometimes they just like really good, and sometimes it's just so bad. It just for an LMG, it's sometimes they're not that good at long range, and they're not that good at long range. And they're supposed to be good at long range. Maybe close range kind of suck a little bit. I don't know, but for the most part, they're very unreliable, and you ended up switching to assault rifle or carbine because, like I said, I mean I've used all the guns and a lot of them, and they seem too weak. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. But once again, they need to play the game, and that's how they will see what's really wrong with it, right? And that's how, yeah, they're going to understand all the lag issues and all that stuff, and well, they seem to be working on. But I don't know, because at the moment of this video, which happens to be last night, these two gameplays that I'm gonna post, yeah, this is game 1 of 2. Um, they were like, I had this little thing on the screen before the games. They were saying they're working on the servers, that you may get disconnected and this and that. Ever since that thing popped out on the screen, even though it wasn't the date when they were actually working on it, the server's been bad. It's been bad, 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 bad. It was okay a few days ago. They were fine, but now I don't know. They were supposed to fix that like last night, or you know, I don't know if they're gonna be running better tonight after they work on it. But it was just bad. My experience with this game, very frustrating. So I don't know what's going on. So I ended up playing just like 3 games. One of them I kind of joined late, and and then I played these two over here, same map, same gun, same everything, and we both, you know, both games, so which is pretty good. But like I say, happen to be really frustrated due to this spawn. So you kind of have like no choice what to do. If you try to be aggressive, they're gonna spawn like right behind you. If you're trying to capture C, they're gonna spawn like right behind you. So it's like you have no choice. Like you reach a like certain points, like alright, what am I supposed to do? Right? It just the spawns are too crazy. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't make any sense unless you have like a really aggressive team and everybody is going to C, and at least you're gonna have a chance. I think happening in this gameplay, the other one you see me going for C while my teammates are trying to kill the other guys are spawning nearby. You know, that's probably the only way to do it, but otherwise it's just so difficult trying to flank the enemy and do whatever you do in the game, which is, you know, capture the flags with the spawns acting up that way. So I think they should play the game, and that's how they know what's really going on. Otherwise, it's just a total chaos. But anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Welch. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary. And as always, if you haven't, please check out my channel, other videos. And I'll see you on the next one, which happen. It's gonna be another gameplay here, same map, same gun, same everything, same crazy spawns. Just unbelievable. But yeah, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. Later.